We have put out different variations of this teachings on some level and different parts and fragments all on the web. So it's no secret that a lot of the information, some of the information we're going to bring tonight. We were initially looking to bring this out in the academy. But I'm like, this information is just so good. And the brothers shared, they sent books to us overnight. And I thank the Most High for those that was involved in making sure we received some of this newer information, which is really groundbreaking. I'm going to tell you the truth. We praise the Most High that he reveals more information to confirm what we knew, what he gave us. We initially thought that to teach it through the academy since we've already put out this information. But I'm like, you know what? I can't hold this. We need to bring it. First off, let's deal with the name Yahweh. Let's deal with the name Yahweh. Let's deal with the name Jah or Yah. And let's deal with the Hava. Let's talk about who people call Jehovah or Yahweh. In the English, Jehovah. Who is this? Now, some people would tell you it's the name of the Most High. But let's see. Right here, I got the name Jah in front of me. See if you can all see that. Let's see here. Jah. Let's see here. Jah. Maybe too bright for you, but let's see. Jah. That's what you'll see in the Hebrew. Now what I have here, it says, in your Hebrew, in your Strong's Concordance 3050, it says Yah. Because there was no J's until the 16th century. So you got Jah or Yah. That's who the Jamaicans are calling on, predominantly. And then some of our people use this all in America. Yah, we praise Yah. Because it was written in Psalms. Let's go there if you don't mind.
Psalms chapter 68, verse 4. Sing unto the Most High.
Sing unto the Most High.
Sing praises to his name.
Sing praises to his name.
Extol him that rideth upon the heavens.
Go ahead.
By his name, Jah.
By his name what?
By his name, Jah.
By his name, Jah. This is where they would go and say, see, that's the name of the Most High. Oh, so David wrote a song to Jah. Is that clear? Did that happen, or did the Masoretes inject that? We'll find out in a moment. But nonetheless, we got the word Yah or Jah in the Hebrew. Then you have the second part of the tetragrammaton, Hava or Hova or Hawa. In your Strong's Concordance, it's 1952. Okay, 1942. And I want you all to see this clearly. So you don't think that I actually cut and pasted from the Strong's Concordance so you can see it with your own eyes. Okay? Now, the second part of the name that they have given us, Hava or Hawa, is, it says from 1933, in the sense eagerly coveting and rushing upon. Now you know the Most High says, thou shalt not covet. It says, by implication of falling. Now the Most High never fell, but who fell? You can get up in a little bit. Then the next definition for Hava or Hawa is desire. But listen to the rest of this. It's a little suspicious. ruin, calamity, iniquity, mischief, mischievous thing, naughtiness, naughty, noisome, perverse thing, substance, very wickedness. I highlighted this because I need you to see this. Very wickedness. Right? You put that together, that gives you Yahweh in the ancient Phoenician, or Jehovah, or Yahweh, according to the Jewish powers who are worshiping over in Israel today. So that leads us to 3068, which is the Tetragrammaton. I'm going to go into that in a moment. And it says Jehovah, self-existent, eternal, Jehovah, the Jewish national name of God. It's the Jewish nation's name of God. Now, we're not Jewish. They're putting it right in your face whose God it is. Right? It's right there in your face. So my question is, who revealed this name to our people? Jehovah's Witnesses. Who was that? Charles Taze Russell, top Mason during the turn of the 20th century, the early the late 19th century, excuse me. Charles Taze Russell began, and you can see a big Masonic, a Masonic statue over Charles Taze Russell's tomb. Straight sorcerer came up with the Jehovah's Witnesses. The Masons gave you Jehovah, which is really the English transliteration, or the English name for the Jewish Tetragrammaton, their God. So they had to get you on both sides, not just on the English side, because they understood the slaves would start reading eventually. So they made sure in your text you received their God in English. They made an agreement with the Catholic Church. I'm going to prove that. And then when the Hebrews start waking up, they had to make sure that that name was multiplied in the Masoretic text, the text I actually own, that I bought from the Jewish Society publication in Philadelphia. So they had to inject the name, knowing that we would awaken beyond the English, that the Hebrews would start coming back. So they figured they would give you the same God, the same exact God that they are worshiping, that our people worship when we rebelled against the Most High. Yeah. When we rebelled against him coming out of ancient Egypt. Now, how do we know this? I'm going to go into that in a moment. How do we know it's the same God coming out of ancient Egypt, which was the bull, the calf? You notice the Jewish people, every place they set up their monetary system that links to gold and silver, which is the highest commodity, some of the highest commodities in earth, that when it comes to that, they set up the bull in all the economic power structure cities. That's their God. Their God is the bull. Yes. That's the bull we made coming out of Egypt, which the Most High destroyed. And that name was in ancient Egypt before the Most High revealed his name to the children of Israel. But let's get to the Illuminati part of this. Because the Masons, when they get to a certain level, the name is revealed to them. Now, I'm going to go backwards by first starting with the information, the new information that was sent to us, and then I'm going to go into some of the older information to bring this around full circle and bring out scriptures on it, and you can ask questions. A book was sent called listen to this clearly. A book was sent called Illuminati 2. Deceit and Seduction. Illuminati 2, Deceit and Seduction. Now, who's the author? Henry Makow. Now, we don't know this person. Of course, this person is European. I never met this person. Okay? This book was published in 2010. So that you know, we never met this person. All right? We were pronouncing the name Ehyeh and bringing it forth at the turn of the so-called millennium, the fake millennium they had in the year 2000. We've been bringing it forth, 2000, 2001. Never met this person. He goes into the Illuminati's program and how they were able to deceive the churches and the masses, and what trickery they used to deceive the world, and set up certain articulate people, influential people that be over Christian churches and all that. And it was the Jewish people who put their people in place to control every movement and to demoralize the world. And even the spiritual people who searched the Most High, he wanted these people to inadvertently, this is what they wanted, the Jewish people. They wanted these people to inadvertently worship their god, Satan, so that they can keep rulership over them. And they use money. Same way they gave Judas those 30 pieces of silver. They use finances. They use finances in certain demographics in certain areas through religion. They control. That's why all your textbooks and all your religious books are through their publications. And they control the doctrine that would spin you the wrong way when the Most High is guiding you his way. They set what you would call snares in front of you, so that even when you try to go right, something would be in front of you to lead you back to them or under their power. They lied to the Christian church, the Jewish people, and say, well, we're the people who follow the Old Testament. That was a lie. They don't follow the Old Testament. No. Just because you see them in their synagogues on the Sabbath doesn't mean they're following the Sabbath. You should hear some of the talks they have up in there. It have nothing to do with following the Most High. They break all the laws of the Most High. They deceive you into believing that. On this, listen to this now. I don't know if this guy ran into some of our teachings, but this is stuff that was already out that y'all can actually go look online yourself, and it's published. I need you to read right here when it says, when dissected in the Hebrew.
Page 128.
Page 128 of the Illuminati 2.
It says, when dissected in the Hebrew,